Hello and welcome. In this video, I will talk about Google Merchant Center store quality, and at the end of the video, you will understand some of the things that affect the store quality and what you can do to improve your store quality right on the Merchant Center account as well as your website. Now, I'm currently logged into one of my Merchant Center account, and as you can see, the store quality is great. However, I need to sound a warning to you. You need to make sure that you check your stock quality from time to time, because there are some times that your stock quality might have declined without your knowledge. So if you check it from time to time, you will see some of the things that you need to work on in order to improve your store quality. Now, right in the stock quality page, you can choose a country where you want to analyze the store quality for. So right, this particular account is targeting only the United States, and that is why you can see only one country in the option available, and there's nothing for me to change right there. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the things that stock quality can help you achieve if you have your product in Google Merchant Center. Now look at it right here. Rank higher in Google Shopping Result. That is one of the things that higher stock quality can help you achieve if you have your product on Google Merchant Center. And without looking at any other thing, this is what almost every e-commerce owners want to achieve on Google. Now let's go to the bottom a little bit and see something right here. You can see right here, shopping experience, I have a very good result right there. Return experience, we also have a very good experience right there. Now if you look at the purchase experience, it is not complete, that is incomplete. And if you also look at the browsing experience, it is incomplete. If you go to the bottom a little bit, you will see, right, we have the e-wallet available. That is great. Now look at store rating, incomplete. So these incomplete settings, they are the major reason why the store quality is not at the exceptional level. Now for you, you want to make sure that you improve your stock quality so that you can attain good, great, or exceptional result. So what are the things you need to do? For the shopping experience, you want to see what Google is asking the merchant owner to do. The first one right here is the delivery time. And then you want to look at the average time it takes for your product to be delivered. There's something right here that you might not get properly. For example, there are some store owners that actually deliver their product within 3 to 5 working days. But when they set that in their Merchant Center account, you realize in the front end, they're going to be seeing something like 10 to 14 days. So what you can actually do right in your Merchant Center account is, if you notice that your delivery period is actually 4 to 5 days, you might want to set it right in your Merchant Center account as 2 to 3 days. So by the time you do that, it's not going to extend your delivery period on the front end, I mean on Google Shopping, but it's going to bring it down to about 4 to 6 days, and that is definitely going to help you improve your store quality. Now the next thing is the shipping cost. Obviously, if it is not profitable for you to ship your item for free, you want to charge a fee for your product. However, there's a way you might be able to bypass this shipping fee for you to be able to improve your store quality. For example, if your product is $20 and you're charging about $10 for shipping. Now, if you go ahead and conduct a research on Google and you realize that other sellers are offering free shipping, but their product is around $27, $28, or $26. Then what you can do is you might decide to increase the price of your product from $20 to about $25. Then you can now decide to add free shipping instead of charging $5 for the shipping. So as you can see right here, I have $5 as my shipping fee. And that is still very good because Google compares this with other advertisers in my auction, and Google realized that many of them are also charging shipping fee around that figure. That is why the rating is good for my shipping cost. So you want to go ahead and look at that and make adjustment if you have to add a cost of shipping to your product, and then add free shipping on your Merchant Center account so that you can improve the ratings. And another thing you can do again is you might go ahead and add a free shipping option on your website. And you can do this by making sure that you create a free shipping for specific order quantities. Let's say, for example, you don't want to offer free shipping for people that buy product less than $50 on your website, but you don't have that option configured. Then what you can do is you can go to your website and add a free shipping for every orders above $100. So when you do that, then you can reflect that in your Merchant Center account, and Google will be able to pick this up and then display on the front end that there's free shipping available for orders above certain range. And this can as well improve your shipping cost on the Merchant Center account. Let's look at the second one right here, return experience. Now let me tell you what I usually do with return experience is to look at the return rate for the last 90 days. If I look at the return rate and I realize it's less than 1%, I would decide to increase the return rate or the return window for my product. Now, for example, this particular product I'm selling in this Merchant Center account will get less than 5% return rate. And because we have about 5% return rate, we don't want to increase the return window for too long. But in your own case, you might realize that you have very low return rate, and for that reason, you can decide to increase your return window to about 45, 60, or even 90 days. So when you do that, this is going to improve your store quality. And another thing is return cost. I don't charge anything for the return cost. So if you charge something, that can affect the store quality. So you want to consider that before you set it in your Merchant Center. The next one right here is the purchase experience. Now, Google is actually suggesting that I have promotion on my website. I have not added that to this particular store. So if you have it, then it's going to improve your store. And I want to mention, if you have that available for your business, then it is very important for you to add it. Obviously, I'm going to add promotion to this particular store, maybe by bundling some product together and then create a promotion for that particular offer and add it to my Merchant Center account. The next one is the browsing experience. Now, Google is talking about high resolution images. When you have high resolution images, what you have to take note is that this can affect the loading speed of your website. And you remember, if your website loads very slowly, you might have a bad user experience, and this can also affect your order rate on the website. So you want to be very careful before you add high resolution images to your website. So if you have high resolution images on your website and you notice that this is affecting your website speed, then you might want to go ahead and reduce it so that you don't affect the loading speed of your website. So that is what you want to know about that. Now, images per offer. I have just one image for every offer, but Google wants you to add more images. You can see up to 8 images is available right here. So if you add more images, then it's definitely going to improve the store quality. And in order for you to do that, you can go ahead and add more images. If you are updating your Merchant Center automatically from your website, I mean, if the product is being pulled down to your Merchant Center automatically, then you can go ahead and add multiple images for each of the product. However, if you are doing it manually, then you want to go ahead and start adding this image to your feed. Then you want to update it in your Merchant Center data feed. So that is about that. Let's go to the next one, store rating. If you have rating for your store, definitely is going to improve your store quality. However, if you don't have it, then you might have to start working on it for you to be able to improve your store quality. You can see some of the reasons why I'm not getting the exceptional rating right here, and that is the things I need to work on in order for me to be able to improve the store quality. And this is another reason why I encourage you to always come to the store quality right here for you to be able to see your rating. If your rating is very low, obviously your product will not be appearing very often on Google Shopping, and this can affect your sales on the website. So you have to come here at least once in a week to look at your store quality and work on it so that you can improve the quality for your product to be able to rank better on Google Shopping. So that is what I have for you in this video, and I believe with this you'll be able to improve your store quality for you to be able to get better ranking on Google Shopping. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have any question about this, feel free to drop it in the comment section and I will do everything possible to answer the question. Bye for now.